The Hand of Fate. You must come with me. You must pay the price for the evil you did. You must join the ranks of the malevolent mirror men. Hey everyone, join us for another story here on the channel. This time, it's from the comic book, The Hand of Fate. Subscribe to the channel, and if you're not a native English speaker, but rather a Portuguese speaker, read the video descriptions. You'll find many books and ebooks that will help you learn written and spoken English in no time. Now, share, comment, and give it a like.
The Sorcerer's Spectacles. We've been after you for days, Hutchins, and now that we caught up with you, you'll either shell out the dough you owe Big Mike, or else. You've got to give me a few more days. I'm broke, but I'll get the money from my grandfather. I swear I will. If you don't come across in 3 days, you got a date with a concrete coffin in the East River. At the Hutchins home, where Vernon lived off the charity of his grandfather, a wealthy and retired antique collector. What? Give you $3,000 to settle your gambling debts? Never. You've always been a squanderer, Vernon. Now my patience is at an end. Starting tomorrow, you'll have to earn your own living. But I've got to have that money in 3 days. There are a few mortals on Earth who have been marked from birth for fate's special attention. Such a one was young Vernon Hutchins, whose evil nature led him on from gambling to theft to murder. But it was only when he stumbled upon the deadly secret of the Sorcerer's Spectacles that Vernon Hutchins sealed his own doom by forcing the hand of fate. You won't get it from me. Now please leave the room. I want to put one of my antiques away in the safe. I'll fix you, you old buzzard. 12 right, 18 left, 2 right. There! Later that night, after old Cyrus Hutchins had gone to bed, he ought to have thousands in here. Let's see. 12 right, 18 left, 2 right. There's only that old case inside, but it probably holds a fortune in rare jewels. Huh? Nothing but a pair of old spectacles. Do not touch those spectacles, Vernon Hutchins. They were not meant for evil eyes such as yours. Where did you come from? Who are... Wait, the light's hitting the opposite wall. There's nothing really there. Opening the safe probably set off a hidden movie projector and a sound recorder. That's where that sound came from. But if he went to all that trouble to protect these spectacles, there must be something valuable about them. I'll take them to the window and put them on and see what I can see. That fire engine looks weird through these glasses. What, am I seeing things? Or are those creeps real? Those fiends must be real. They're attacking the firemen, and the truck is going out of control. Crash. What a crash. But now that I've taken the glasses off, those fiendish spirits I saw have disappeared. Do not look through those sorcerer's spectacles again, foolish mortal. Already innocent persons have perished because of your evil gaze. The apparition again. I don't know what this is all about, but if these spectacles can make people die, then I've got enormous power in my hands. I think I'll put them on again and make sure. Let's see, there's that dame looking down at the crash scene. Ah, yes, and there go those flying fiends. Help! She fell to her death. These spectacles do have an uncanny power to cause death. But how? Why? Vernon, did you hear that crash? Oh, you've got the Sorcerer's Spectacles. Those glasses were made by a medieval sorcerer. I paid a fortune for them in Europe years ago to take them out of circulation. They mustn't be worn by evil men. Give them to me. Not until you tell me why they're such unusual glasses. Those spectacles enable the wearer to see the invisible spirits who throng the air. If a good man looks through the glasses, he sees only the benevolent spirits. But if an evil man uses them, he activates the evil spirits who walk the earth seeking the ruination of souls.
Those evil spirits slay anyone their evil master looks upon through the spectacles, and no power on earth can help the victims. So now you see why you must return those spectacles to me for safekeeping. So you think I'm evil, eh? Well, you don't know how right you are. No, Vernon, no! Ark! Ha ha ha! Die, old man, die. Untroubled by any conscience, Vernon Hutchins slept soundly that night and summoned the doctor in the morning. That's right, doctor. I found him lying there when I woke up. He must have gotten out of bed when that terrible crash occurred last night. Yes. He probably suffered a stroke in the excitement. He always did have a weak heart. Well, I guess now you'll inherit all his money, Vernon. Fool, his money will be peanuts compared to the power and wealth these Sorcerer's spectacles are going to bring me. 2 days later, after the Hutchins family lawyers had transferred the control of the dead man's bank accounts to his only surviving heir, Vernon paid a visit to the local gambling czar, known as Big Mike. There's the $3,000 I owe you, Mike, plus $20,000 I want to bet on State U in Saturday's football game. Sure. State's a 30-point underdog against the Aggies. You've got to bet. That's Saturday. Heed my warning, evil one. Desist from your mad use of those spectacles, lest you fall victim to them one day. You're the one who's mad if you think anything can stop me now. Were you talking to me, bud? No, I was talking to myself, I guess. Excuse me. I've got to get a grip on myself. Nothing was there but a figment of my own imagination. The Aggie quarterback has shaken loose. He's heading for a touchdown. Wait, he's stumbling. Those evil spirits sure make bang-up tackles. He's on the ground, thrashing around as if fighting with invisible spirits. And meanwhile, Carson of State U has scooped up the fumbled ball, heading for the Aggie goal line. That night. Too bad the football season ends soon. It'll be trickier to knock off basketball stars on a crowded court, but I guess I can figure out a way. Daily Herald. Aggies lose as 3-star die mysteriously on field.
Weeks later. This is the last bet you win from me, Hutchins. It may be a coincidence that every team you bet against loses because its stars die, but I'm not taking any chances. No more bets from you. Journal Express. Fatal malady spreads to basketball stars. 2 die in pre-game practice session. Big Mike's the kingpin of them all. If he won't take my bets, no bookie will. I'll just have to find another way to pile up money. This news item is interesting. Local banks to get big shipment of currency from Federal Reserve Bank. The money's coming in on the Fast Express. I'll wait alongside the tracks at a lonely spot near a sharp curve and look at the engineer through the specs. The train will jump the tracks at the curve because the dead engineer won't be able to slow it down. And think, Vernon Hutchins, before you go through with your diabolical plan. Innocent people will suffer, yet those spectacles render you immune from powers. Otherwise, my chauffeur doesn't see anything, so there's nothing really there. It's just my imagination again. Next day, at a wild and desolate spot. Ha! Kill him, my pets. Kill him. Yeah! Crash. Heedless of the cries of the wounded and dying, Vernon Hutchins packed his suitcases with his bloody currency stolen from the express car. I'll keep the spectacles on until I get to my car. If anyone who hasn't been too badly hurt tries to stop me, my evil spirits will take care of him. Later that night, that haul netted me a fortune, and it's only the beginning. You have been warned, and again you have yielded to the voice of greed. I felt your hand, so you must be real. But if you're real and alive, then you can be killed. There, now my fiends will get you. Wait, you're getting hazy, disappearing. He's gone. It was a trick. That mirror was right behind him. I'm staring at my own reflection. I've got to get these spectacles off before... Too late. Yah! You have looked through the Sorcerer's spectacles upon yourself, and so you have become your own victim. Other antique collectors bought up the old Hutchins collection, including the Sorcerer's spectacles, when the Hutchins estate was put up for sale.
So this is a warning to the present owner of the spectacles, whoever he or she may be. Do not gaze through those weird spectacles unless you dare to defy the hand of fate.